everybody and welcome to the week. I love living in Crete! So this week in Crete, it's been my husband's birthday, so we had a beautiful day out in Sfakia on the south side of the island. We had a beautiful day out in Sfakia, and of course, because it was his birthday, I also made him a lovely chocolate vegan cake. Now, if you haven't seen my recipe for how to make cake without eggs, take a look at my other video. I'll try and link it in at the end, actually, if anybody's interested in how to make a sponge cake without any eggs. You make aquafaba. It's just an absolute marvel. It's a revelation. And of course, I had to experiment with a different kind of cake frosting because I didn't want to use butter or margarine. So this is what happened when I made a chocolate cake frosting without any butter or any margarine. So today I'm going to make some chocolate cake frosting for my husband's birthday cake out of avocados, icing sugar and cocoa. And it's a recipe that I've just made up myself. I've no idea if this is going to work out, actually, so it's just all happening right in front of you. I'm sure it'll be fantastic. And I'm going to whiz the lot of these up in my Braun food processor. My food processor is just something that I use nearly every single day, so I could highly recommend this if anybody's on the hunt for a new food processor. And in fact, I'll put a little link in the description box below the video to the latest model. Mine's a bit of an old one, actually, and I bought it second hand, and it hasn't let me down yet. But I'll link you to the Amazon page for the latest model. And not being employed by Braun or anything like that, it's just something that I use nearly every day, and it's just a really good item, so happy to recommend it. So, whilst I am cutting these avocados, I'm going to throw you over to the studio to my wonderful new weather presenter, Miss Vanity Da Bimbo. Over to you, Vanity. Hi everybody and welcome to the weather. Now this last week in Crete it's been ever so hot, but this next coming week we're set for even more warmth. It's going to be hot, 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 just like me. Oops. Handing you back to Alison now. Icing sugar going in and cocoa powder going in. Let's give it a whiz. So just keep scraping it down and have a little taste every now and again. My God, that is looking so fantastic. I'm going to use my fingers because it's only for us at home. My God, like a chocolate mousse. That is delicious. Well, that was rather quick and easy and rather successful. This week in Crete, I've also been experimenting with intermittent fasting. Let me explain. So the intermittent fasting thing that I'm trying out, it's basically you fast for 16 hours and then you eat for 8 hours. So I'll eat my final dinner of the night at 8 o'clock at night, go to bed, go to sleep, fasting while you sleep obviously, and then you don't eat the following day for breakfast. You just have a hot drink or a glass of water, no juice, and then you don't eat until noon, till your midday meal. So that means you haven't eaten for 16 hours. And then you can eat then from noon until 8 p.m, have your last meal somewhere just before that, and then don't eat again for 16 hours. So it's 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours for eating, and you just do that every single day. And the theory behind it is that the energy that's stored in your body, the glucose that's stored in your body, is stored in your liver as a form of glucose, which is called glycogen. So if you don't have any food in there, the body will say to itself, where do we get the energy from? We go to the liver and we get the glycogen, which is the stored energy, and your body will run off the glycogen. Glycogen's a really fantastic form of energy because it's just straight into your bloodstream. It's really efficient. You feel light, you feel active, you feel alert, you feel wide awake, and you'll use your glycogen. Now, your glycogen gets used up fairly quickly depending upon your activity. If you're just sitting at the computer on Facebook all morning, you're not going to use much glycogen. If you're going for a walk or if you're running, which is what I have been doing most mornings, then your glycogen gets used up really very quickly. And then after that, where does your body get the food from? It's going, oh, I want some food in there. None going in there. It gets it from your fat stores. Yes, these bits down here. That's where it's going to get mine from, because that's where I store my fat, on my tummy, and that's what I want to get rid of. Today I've woken up, had a walk again. Today I felt like running actually. I got myself into such a positive frame of mind where I was walking and I was marching it in, amazing, awesome, phenomenal, healthy, unlimited, healing, or just random words that I was saying to myself, which just kind of built my mood up so fantastically. I was on such a positive high. I went to my husband, I've got to run. He went, yeah, okay, run. Off I went, running, all that energy. I had so much energy to burn off. So that would have been the glycogen. And then I did feel a bit of a slump when I came home today, and I've had a reflexology session today with my lovely friend Lavender Jill. I'll show you some lavender footage in a minute. And because I was going to be out of the house till 1 o'clock, so I bought fruit out with me, and I have stopped and had a little bit of that. And I've just stopped again just now because I'm in Yoyopoly and it's just so pretty here. Let me show you. I'm on the bridge, I'm on the Yefira, and so I've just stopped to, look, there's the sea out that way. I've just stopped here to do this little piece to camera to tell you about intermittent fasting. So that's what that's all about, fasting for 16 hours, eating for 8 hours. This fasting thing, we'll see how it goes. And a bit of an update now on where I'm at with my weight, because I wanted to lose a little bit of weight since before Lent. So I became vegan just before Lent, and now it's May the 12th, I think. I've actually lost a stone. I weighed myself this morning, I'm 7.5 stone, so I've actually lost a little bit more weight. But I actually don't really care about the weight, it's how I look. And I'm working out and I'm doing some weights, and I actually expect to put weight on. 8 stone, I think, but with muscle definition would probably be my ideal weight, and just to feel fantastic and feel great. So I'm going to get in the car now. Oh, one more thing that I've noticed since fasting: when you break fast at midday or whenever, I've noticed that the food that I eat, I'm more appreciative of the flavours. So and you don't crave like greasy stuff. You want fruit. It's like you've reset your taste buds back to their true setting, and you don't want lots of heavily salted flavoured foods. You want something really fresh and pure and lovely. Like I've got my strawberries and my nectarine in here, my little Tupperware, which I'm going to dig into in a minute. That's what you fancy, and it's like I'm savouring every single juicy mouthful. It's so good. Can you just really fancy clean living? It's good. I've also made sure that I've been getting plenty of exercise. There's my daily walk with Sultan, and sometimes I even run if I'm feeling energetic enough. So I do that every morning. It's about 30-40 minutes depending on how fast, whether I walk or run. I've been working out with John a little bit in the evenings as well, doing some aerobic stuff and some weight training and my stretching. So thanks for watching. If you did watch all the way to the end, I really appreciate that. So if you're new here to my channel, I upload videos once a week showing my amazing life in beautiful Crete. It's all about healthy lifestyle, and there'll be recipes up and lifestyle tips, and it's just full of positivity. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, you might want to think about subscribing. See you next week.